It's Sarabeth Emet, and it is Sunday. It is the 14th of December, and the year is 2025. And it's about 6:30 p.m. I've been working on this all day and some part of last night. I fell asleep in some of this, and I've got even another video to make, they've asked. But these are three songs I have to sing, and I'm going to try to keep my talking brief. I'll do my best. And I was asked to sing these songs because they are part of an investigation. They're part of my life, yes. A couple of these songs I've been singing since I was a little girl, maybe all three of them, really. But, as you get older and you process the musicals that your parents and which culture, television has to offer, and you find yourself, you don't find yourself. I mean, art is for healing, art is for medicine, art is for enjoyment. And as we allow ourselves to grow and evolve, right, we find these moments of art and life. And so these songs I can remember throughout my life. I can also remember them being abused by goblin terrorists in something like 2002, I think it is. And I can remember singing these songs as a little girl with the girls I grew up with the girls who like to sing at least one of these songs. So, what I have for us is two songs by West Side Story, and I'll be singing from the 1961 film lyrics versions. So, somewhere we used to sing, or at least I used to sing. Um, they used to show West Side Story on TV, and I can't remember exactly if we sang this song together or if it was a song I just grew up singing myself. I might sing by myself as a kid. And it's a song maybe that you kind of keep deep inside. These songs did not always have direct application to a guy or a woman, as I used to be a lesbian. Um, but they were songs that were part of the soul, songs you learn from. And they didn't necessarily directly speak to relationship, just songs maybe you keep on your mind, you keep on your heart. And I was asked to sing these three songs. The third song, Somewhere, A Boy Like That, I Have a Love, and If I Were a Bell. So I've got two from West Side Story, Leonard Bernstein, Stephen Sondheim, and then If I Were a Bell from Guys and Dolls, music and lyrics by Frank Loesser. 1951 musical, 1955 film recording. I sometimes find the dates interesting. Moving on. I'm working very hard. And, every day practicing survival, every day working hard to survive, every day waiting rescue, as well as, I've got this whole life ahead of me that I'm working very hard to live and to reach. And so I'm working very hard every day in order to, as I said, survive and participate at a level that is needed and asked of me. So I made the agreement to sing these songs. I don't want to be living West Side Story. I don't want to be living Romeo and Juliet. The classical music is so beautiful, but somehow when I used to listen to classical music, it would upset me. Of course, the music would sort of sweep me up. It is so gorgeous. However, I don't like Romeo and Juliet. And I was encouraged to understand there's no bullet, no death. I mean, it frightens me to be in this music, but it's been asked. And I am encouraged to understand that it's not about harm. So I'm not singing these songs in grief. I'm not asked to sing these songs so that I can hear my voice and, learn what is kind of thing. Rather, we're taking this music through. I'm not being asked to face the facts. I'm not being asked to deal with it. Rather, I'm not singing these songs in grief. We're singing these songs, I'm singing these songs in order to help the investigations and help the professionals carry through what is very serious crime and has been very serious crime for a long, long time. So I have this video to make today, and I'll make another video tomorrow, which is also part of the same request, part of the same investigation and necessity to help evolution forward. These songs are to work with in terms of what the criminals made. These songs are to work with in terms of what the criminals made. And I had this need to fix my hat, excuse me. I'm looking to see, do I have other notes? Other notes. I think I'm going to keep going. It makes me sad. Excuse me, it makes me sad. And we've been working a great deal in terms of the past and what was real and what did and didn't work and why not and things like this. And times when professionals have not known better and staged or processed information, as best as they could, sometimes right and sometimes wrong. And so today has been a great deal of that. And, unfortunately, sometimes we're not always able, or people are not always able to. I don't even like saying we. Excuse me, I realize I'm speaking a good deal. I'll stop speaking and start singing. However, some of where I am and some of what is taking place is realizations, which then communicate to me the reflection of how to move, what happened all those years ago, and what are these thresholds, and what helps. How do we change? How do we develop better ability, better understanding? How do we make better choices? And so I was asked if I could sing these songs. And really, it's a compliment, and it gives me the chance. I appreciate participating. I appreciate giving my responses and my ideas. Each day is very hard. I was already attacked very badly today. And life is not easy. And it can be, grieving to process. It can be grieving to process what's happened and how I got to who I am and where I am today. And it's a lot. It's a lot. All right, let's look at this first song, A Boy Like That. I Have a Love, West Side Story, 1961 film lyrics, Leonard Bernstein, Stephen Sondheim. First Anita sings, then followed by Maria, and then they sing together, of course. Who am I, Maria? A boy like that who'd kill your brother, forget that boy and find another. One of your own kind, stick to your own kind. A boy like that will give you sorrow. You'll meet another boy tomorrow. One of your own kind, stick to your own kind. A boy who kills cannot love. A boy who kills has no heart. And he's the boy who gets your love and gets your heart. Very smart, Maria, very smart. A boy like that wants one thing only. And when he's done, he'll leave you lonely. He murdered your love, he murdered mine. Just wait and see. Just wait, Maria. Just wait and see. Oh, now I need to know. I need to know. It isn't true, not for me. It's true for you, not for me. I hear your word, and in my head I know they're smart. But my heart, Anita, but my heart knows they're wrong. You should know better. You were in love or so you said. You should know better. I have a love, and it's all that I have. Right or wrong, what else can I do? I love him, I'm his, and everything he is, I am too. I have a love, and it's all that I need, right or wrong, and he needs me too. I love him, we're one, there's nothing to be done, not a thing I can do, but hold him forever. Be with him now, tomorrow, all my life. When love comes so strong, there is no right or wrong. Your love is your love. What else can I do? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ah. Which leads me to If I Were a Bell. Ask me, how do I feel now that we're cozy and clinging? Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kiss goodnight, that's the way I just gotta behave. And if I were a lamp, I'd light. Or if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me, how do I feel? Little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start bobbing my spring. Oh, if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ask me, how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning? Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. Well, I knew my morale would crack from the wonderful way you looked. Boy, if I were a duck, I'd quack. Or if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. Ask me, how do I feel now that we're fondly caressing? And if I were a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Or if I were a season, I'd surely be spring. Yes, if I were a bell, say if I were a bell. If I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding. And now I get to sing Somewhere. I'm just remembering I wasn't going to leave us on this song, but I haven't another. I didn't prepare another song. So if I'm leaving us here with Somewhere, I'm a little sober, but at the same time, I want to ensure that really we're not in the final scene of West Side Story, and we're not going to be either. And I, fear for my own life. And we're also not in the final scene of The Graduate. book I had to read to pass it through. We are not in The Graduate. We're not in the final scene of the film. There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air, wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us, someday a time for us, time together with time to spare, time to learn, time to care, someday, somewhere, we'll find a new way of living. We'll find there's a way of forgiving somewhere. There's a time for us, someday a time for us, time together with time to spare, time to learn, time to care, someday, somehow, we'll find a new way of living. We'll find there's a way of forgiving somewhere. There's a place for us, a time and a place for us. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there. Somehow, someday, somewhere. If you tell me that we're here now, I'll believe you. And I look forward to receiving all that we have to receive. I look forward to experiencing all the goodness. And I know that there may be great fear. I know that I may be very frightened with some of the work ahead. And at the same time, I feel strong enough and I feel able. I know that the goblin terrorists want to harm me and they want to harm others. And I understand that I have the ability to get through it. And I'm praying that they don't create another abduction incident. They've been threatening. I understand there's very hard work at hand, and so you wanted me to sing these songs. You all asked me if I could please sing these songs for you so that we could process them. And I'll always wish I could do better. Do you know what I mean? I'll always wish. But perhaps I'll stop while I'm ahead. And I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll put together another video, and as is asked. And I want to give myself time, outside of. And I think the phone, the whatever, can only handle so much as well. So giving you thanks, Sarabeth, Emet. Be well. Much love.